Paulding coach Heath Webb. Coach Webb, you play in one of the toughest regions in 4A. Last week you dropped a tough loss to a Hiram team and another really tough loss to East Paulding. How does the mental state of your team affected by that?
We lost to two good football teams. I feel like our kids are responding well to it. They're stepping up to the challenge. A lot of it is part of being in that tough sub-region that you were talking about. We would love to win them all, but realistically, we knew that there were going to be some bumps in the road with this being our first year of region competition. But our kids are resilient. With the group of kids that we've had, this being our first senior class, they've been through a lot of bumps in the roads along the way anyway. And they've always rebounded, so I have no doubt that they'll rebound again.
Coach, North Paulding is such a young program, only being 4 years old. There's a lot of good coaches and really great programs in 5 Quad A North. When they realigned the region this past year, did you realize how tough it would be?
Yeah, right away, knowing the coaches and knowing the talent level that was in this region, right away we knew it was going to be tough. We knew that we were going to see great athletes every week, and we knew we were going to see well-coached football teams every week. So, yeah, right away we knew it was going to be a good challenge. But we're excited about it. We love being in this region. The quality of football week in, week out is outstanding. It's fun to be a part of.
Every week there's about 5 or 6 teams in the region that are capable of beating you on any night if you don't play well, and maybe even some that can if you do play well. How difficult is it to get your team up each week knowing that they have to be at their best to win?
Well, I think our kids understand the level of competition that we're going to see each week. From the moment we saw our schedule, we started talking about it. And we started talking about there are no weeks off. And you have to be on top of your game each and every week, because any team can beat you at any point in time. And we can beat anybody at any point in time if we are on our game. So it's something that we started instilling in the kids going back into last March even. And so I think by now they understand the level of competition in this region and understand what it takes each week to get prepared for that.
You have another tough opponent this week in Pope Greyhounds. Pope is coming off a loss to Kell. They're a good team both offensively and defensively. What did you see when you watched them on film?
The first thing that jumps out when you look at Pope on film is they've got two great playmakers on offense. Garrett Brown, do everything kind of guy, and their quarterback Holland Frost. Both those guys, you see right away that they're playmakers and difference makers. The second thing that you see when you look at Pope on film is they're very well coached. They're always in the right place. The kids are playing hard. It's obviously Coach Kemper's done a great job over there getting those guys prepared, and their entire staff does a good job of making sure those guys are prepared each and every week. So the playmakers and their coaching, I think, stand out the most.
Are there any particular keys to the game to win? Are there any players that present a special problem with Pope?
Those two playmakers, Brown and Holland, I feel like stopping them is probably going to be difficult. Trying to contain them, if we can contain them, then we should be in good shape. Defensively, they're pretty good up front. Something that we have to be prepared for. But I think if we can contain those two guys on offense, then we should compete well.
It's getting late in the season. How is the physical health of your team?
We've lost one player for the season, and he was a 4-year starter for us, Bo Wells. Bo played defensive back for us, played receiver for us, returned kicks. He was on all our special teams. A very special player, and it breaks my heart that we've lost him. Just because of his presence on the team. He's a great kid, and I hate it for him. And we're beat up. We've got bumps and bruises. It is a very physical league, and we haven't hit an off week yet. And our off week doesn't come until week 10. So it's a long, hard stretch for us. But we do have some bumps and bruises that we're trying to get taken care of. In the physical region, it makes it tough. But we could use an off week right now, but we know we don't have one coming for a while.
Coach Webb, it was a pleasure meeting with you, and we appreciate your time, and we wish the best of luck to you and your team on Friday night.
Thanks. I want to say to you guys, I appreciate everything that you're doing with the website and the job that you do, and keep up the good work.